Welcome back to Andertons TV. It is a momentous day today.
Is it?
Well, I think it's
every day is a momentous day because we love it when you come and watch us fool around videos.
Today's video is featuring this little thing here. It is called the Boss Katana Go. Everybody knows about Katana, right? Probably the best-selling family of guitar products ever.
The best-selling type of sword as well, I've heard.
This is true.
Japan.
So, Katana Go, again, we've videoed this type of product before. It's a little sort of guitar amplifier that you plug directly into your guitar. But what you would normally do if you bought one of these to use at home is you would get your little pair of headphones and you would connect here, and that's what you would hear. For this video, what we've done is we've taken the headphone output and we're running it into our interface and we're recording it. No, we're not adding anything to it, so it's going to sound basically the same as if you were listening through headphones. However, and we'll get to this a bit later on in the demo, there are some features in Katana Go that they've drawn down from the Waza headphones, the Waza Air headphones. So if you're watching this video, you're only going to hear those nuances if you listen with headphones as well. Okay?
Yes, okay.
So our basic setup, we've got the wireless foot controller. This is an optional extra. That is, I'll take you through how you can assign that, but we've just basically got it set up to activate a tuner and to go up and down through the presets. We have the app running, the Katana app running on the iPad. iPad is also an optional extra, but the app is free. And you don't actually need the app to do most of this stuff. You can do it all from Katana Go. But yes, this is your main little bad guy here.
It's got a little screensaver going on there.
Just to whet your appetite. These are 120 quid, something like that, and they're in stock already. So if you get super excited at any point in this video, links below, hit that buy now button and you can have it tomorrow.
You might get super excited and just move on to the next video. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
There is also, and this is super cool, and you might want to use timestamps. If you're a bass player, do not go away. At the end of this video, we're going to show you how how you reset Katana Go to start in bass mode, and then the app will change as well to be bass mode.
And is there an acoustic mode in there as well?
Well, acoustic mode is part of the guitar mode, so I don't need to reset anything.
So you can use it for acoustic guitar.
Absolutely. So there we go. That's let's get into its features and let's hear a bit more of it. Okay, so let's deep dive into what it can do. What you heard Pete doing at the beginning was jamming along to one of his own backing tracks that we were live streaming from Spotify, or you can use Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Straight to the Katana Go, and then it blends the backing track with your guitar sound. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I imagine is what most of you will buy this to do, right? It's just cool way of jamming along to your favorite music through Katana
Just
Go.
sit on the sofa and put your headphones on, so let the family disappear in the background.
You don't need lots of guitar leads or anything like that. You just need your headphones plugged into there. Boom.
Can you do Bluetooth headphones to it?
No.
No.
Has to be Bluetooth this way, not this way. That's actually the same, I think, with all of these products. I don't know if it's some weird thing where Bluetooth can't go in two directions at the same time.
I'm sure somebody would ask that question. That's why I asked the question.
So let's just go through some presets first.
Let's do it.
You'll be pleased to know, if you are a Katana lover, that all of these sounds are lifted straight from the Katana guitar amp range. You can import, if you're already a Katana owner, you can import your patches into this via the app. Can't go the other way, interestingly, so you can't create a patch on here and go the other way, but you can have all your patches from Katana download. All the patches that are in the cloud that other Katana users have created, you can download in. The only difference, not only difference, but the key difference, of course, with these is all of these have the Katana amp simulation on it as well, the speaker simulation.
You use the output for the Katana, that's what you get.
Correct. So let's just go through, I mean, there's tons here, but let's just go through the first half a dozen. Brown lead. Go on, Eddie. Got all those nice harmonics that Katana is well known for.
And you know what, it feels good. There's no lag or anything in the feeling, which is just, you know, what you want.
Awesome. Natural drive.
Oh, natural drive.
just,
Oh,
I mean, I'm just
nice.
going down a list of presets here.
Do
If
it.
I come out of this preset mode, you'll start to see pages that look super familiar to you as Katana users. And this
Yeah.
is obviously where I would change things about the EQ, the amp settings, and the effects, which I will come to in a minute. But back to preset mode for the time being. Modern Brown. Warm Tone.
Warm tone. Dad blues licks.
Fat Clean. I can, of course, I can navigate through all of these presets either using these little buttons on the side here, or with the optional Footswitch, which is at Pete's feet, or of course with any kind of tablet device.
You can do it and
or
all at the
phone.
same time.
Yeah,
Multiple-
simultaneously. Let's go
multiple-
Fat Clean, of which we are neither.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit overweight at the moment, but it's all the cakes. I don't know what that was.
I don't know where you go.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
now going to randomly pick
I just had a
patch
the brain
names.
just went. What? What are you thinking
I'm
about?
taking you back now, Pete, to your touring days. This is called Stadium Solo.
Oh God. I'm liking that overbending, so you bend up.
Yeah. It's like a glass and a half of milk goes into every Cadbury's chocolate bar.
That's such a lie, man. a glass of
Here you
vegetable
go, here's
oil
my
goes
preset.
into that.
My
What?
Basic Blues is my preset, look. Look, I'm sure there'll be dozens of videos going through every single preset, but that's really not the
How
point.
many
right?
presets are there?
How
many presets
there
are there?
were. How many banks there are? I can't work this out in my head. Is it 30?
30.
I was going to say it goes from A to C, and then there's 10 in each, so that's 30.
Is there a
isn't
big?
it?
Is there a big ambient thing? Can you see if you can find a big
I
ambient thing?
definitely can find
Please.
you. Oh, ambient clean. Here we go.
Huh?
Ambient clean. This would be a good one for headphones.
He's got headphones on over
Yep.
there. He's getting.
Big reverb, good sounding reverb.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good, man. It's what you know.
Katana's always good, isn't it?
always good.
It's a big
It's always a
guitar
winner.
player's friend. I don't know, I'm holding the thing, because you're going to see the screen recording
You're like
of
Moses
this.
with the
Yes,
tablet.
with a tablet. Okay, so let's just very, very quickly show you some of the features from the app here. So again, if I want to change my amplifier setting, I just drag this main amp type button up and down. Just like you've got on Katana, you've got a variation control on each one, so that red light coming on and off, and then gain and volume at the bottom. Flip over to the EQ tab, you can see all of my EQ, cab resonance, presence, all that kind of stuff. Flip over to the effects section. This has been redesigned, this part of the app, which makes it nice and easy to see. I can adjust the order that those effects are applied in by using the chain options here. We've got loads of different options for chains. And then again, they've made it nice and simple. So if I just want to turn a particular effect on and off, so I'm just turning the boost on and off here. And then if I want to edit the parameters of that particular effect, I do that. So
clever.
I mean, you've
I can't
got
believe it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 13 or 14 different effects you can add in here, which is very, very cool.
And you end up playing one sound with one effect.
That's all we ever
That's
do,
all
isn't
it
it?
is.
Yeah, we
Clean
buy
the
these
whole-
devices with a million
Yeah.
things in, just find our 2 favorite sounds, and that's it.
Yeah.
Tuner, which again, you've got a nice, it can either be on the, Pete can see the tuner from down here, or you can see it on
Oh, that's
a
a bit
bigger
up.
screen if you wish. let's get Mr. Pete some headphones and explore the world of stage feel.
Yeah. So here's some headphones. It's a pair of Austrian audio, not an ostrich audio.
Not ostrich audio.
No, no. Apparently, ostriches, they can. No.
I need this. Tell me.
Exactly. They can, if they are raised in captivity, they can actually fall in love with humans.
Wow.
I heard the other day, and they can have a not relationship, because you can't have that with ostriches, because that's wrong. But they'll literally be in love with you.
Did you know that? Did you see an ostrich with its head buried in the sand run up behind it and have a relationship?
I mean,
with
you
it?
don't bury your head in the sand, because then be careful with the ostrich coming in behind you. But anyway, these are the HIX65. So I'm going to put
the lovely people at Austrian Audio who donated those to the studio. Anyway, right. So I go over. I hit the system button in the bottom right-hand corner, and I press Stage Feel Setting. Let me switch it off, and you can this is no stage feel.
That's dry, man.
Obviously, we've lost the reverb because we didn't have that on separately. This is just stage feel. This is mode 1.
That's like a room. It's like I'm in a room. You know,
Cool.
It's a little sort of...
What I will do, obviously, is put the music on with this for Pete to jam over, because I guess that's the whole point of this stage feel, is this idea that you're with the band. Yeah. Now, again, I should say, I don't want to mislead anyone into thinking it doesn't have the gyroscopic feature that the Waza Air has. So as you turn your head, nothing is changing here, whereas on Waza Air, you get all that sense of if your amp's over there and you turn this way, it still sounds like your amp's over there. We don't have that on this. It's a fraction of the price of Waza Air. Mode 2.
Good film. Oh. It's Christmas again soon. Did you know that?
So mode 3 obviously is custom, and you'll notice on the app here, all of these controls have now lit up, and I can adjust them. If you're not listening through headphones, which obviously I'm not listening through headphones at the moment, I can't hear any difference really here between custom and... No, I mean, but the whole point is for you to say what you're hearing differently. So I can now adjust the relative guitar position and audio position, ambience level, and whether we're in a stage or a studio. So it kind of feels like now would be a good time to put some music on.
Yeah, that's right. See what happens.
So let's change the guitar position. Change the audio position. So the band's over there now, right?
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, amazing experience, because it just pings-pongs back and forth, left to right, and with the reverb thing going on, it does feel like you're in a it's just a better experience.
Yeah,
I
have to
guess
say
that's what it's all about.
About the only piece of kit that I've been given over the years that I've genuinely still use now, despite having had it for probably 3 years, is the Waza Air.
Great, man.
It's the only headphone. And I'm interested to try this because obviously Waza Air's expensive, right? 300 or 400 quid. This is going to be a fraction of that price.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to sort of see. I think this will be popular. So now we're going to go into some of the other features that are on the app. This won't take terribly long, but you'll like this. So the session feature, I've seen this on previous Katana, or maybe Pocket Jam or something like that. I forget what it was on. But I can load into the app song tracks. So this is actually load them in as opposed to streaming them, or videos from YouTube. And then I can jam along to the video and I can set up loop points. So if I just want to be able to, just learn a guitar solo, I can isolate the solo of a song and I can just get it to just play around and around and around, jam along with it. So that's pretty cool. Librarian is where Michael Jackson puts all of his favourite books. And then... no, so Librarian is obviously your editor for. Was it Librarian or Liberian? What was the song about?
Siberian.
A girl. Was it about Was it a girl from Liberia or was it a girl that worked in a library? I don't even know.
I'm sure somebody will tell us in the comments
below. Tone exchange is obviously where you would go. That's a Katana thing, right? So this is where everybody shares their tones. You can download them as you will. And then system is where you've got all sorts of stuff about Bluetooth settings and blah-de-blah-de-blah, global EQ, stage settings. And what I did want to show you on here, and this is a handy time to do this. So this is a wireless controller for several Boss products. You could use it with little Katana battery amps. You could use it with Waza Air, whatever. And it's pretty fully functional. So on its own, it has 3 switches. However, if you want to, you can add an additional 2 switches and an expression pedal, so you could really expand this, and the whole thing works wirelessly. And then all you do, depending on the product that you've got, so you would go to the wireless settings and you just tell it what you want each pedal to do. So we've got it set up so that basically the middle and the right pedal go up and down through presets, and the left pedal activates the tuner. But you don't have to do that. You could elect to get it to do other stuff. There's some of the things that you could get it to do, turn individual effects on and off if you wanted to. It's very, very clever. So that's the wireless pedal. I suspect on the Andertons website there'll be various bundle options. So if you want to buy this and the pedal and maybe the little carry case it comes with, you might find that you can buy all 3 together with a bit of a discount or something like that. But yes, links for all of those things will be below.
If I don't want to use the app, and I just want to use this, what is the options on here?
Well, yes, I know guitar players are sometimes averse to using the apps. So you can basically do everything from here in terms of selecting which preset you want to hear, adjusting the volume, activating the tuner. You can get to the stage feel here. You can adjust the volume. What you can't do is any of that editing that you saw me do on the app.
But if you then make it in here and you'd save it on here and you switch, that's it.
100%.
You don't need that anymore.
Absolutely. Like many of these devices, these are USB rechargeable devices. So a full charge on here, USB-C, right? It's all good. Full charge on here equates to about 5 hours playing time.
Who plays for that long?
5 minutes.
I would say 50 seconds
absolutely.
if I'm lucky. And I tell you what, it works as an interface as well. If I'm not mistaken, you plug it into your computer and in your door. Oh, your phone, that's correct, yeah.
You're kidding. So you can get one of your little lightning thingies, or if you're modern USB-C. Well, look. So I feel like the only thing left to do is reboot it in its bass mode, do a little bit of playing like that.
You play bass.
And again, I suppose your main 3 options, and apologies to other brands if I've forgotten, Fender Micro Mustang, the Nuix stuff, they do 2 options. Unplug's a different vibe. It's not really. It doesn't really have any effects or anything like that, does it? So I would say it's Fender Micro Mustang, Katana and Katana Go, and the Nuix stuff. And I suppose
that's coming a long day, isn't it?
It's probably, in terms of functionality, Fender didn't really go for the whole Bluetooth app thing, did they? So Fender was very much about just going, here are some sounds that are in here, and you play and off you go. You could still stream your music to it and all that kind of stuff. It's been popular. I mean, when it first came out, it was crazy popular. But it feels to me now, Katana is a very similar price. It's maybe £10 more than the Micro Mustang. And all they've really thought out its app functionality.
You're in
well.
the ecosystem. If you've got a Katana already, it's super easy to move your stuff over. And
I've got to say, my gut feeling is that, I don't know, unless you're really into the sort of Fender brand and that's just what you want, I think, unless we see maybe a bigger price difference between the two, it's hard to see why you would buy the Fender one over the Katana one. Although again, you know, it's your preference, right? And we've done videos on the Fender one, and you can go and watch it below.
And you can also like and subscribe down
there.
The
new X one probably has more similar functionality to the Katana one, as in it's app driven and you can do lots of stuff and you can edit and things like that. I just think the Katana sounds so good, and you're so familiar with the ecosystem, particularly if you're already a Katana user. Seems crazy, doesn't it? So I suspect, my gut feeling is, if I was a betting man, and obviously, you know,
you are.
My last wife divorced me because of my betting habits, so I've had to give that up. I suspect
that's not
this
true, by the way. No, that's not true. That's not true.
No, she left me for others.
She left you for another man. But I get that.
I've been happily married to my original wife for 15 years now. There's only been one Mrs. A, and I'm very happy.
And there's a couple of Mrs. B and a Mrs. C.
So I suspect after that mini ramble, the Katana Go will quickly become the most popular of all of those. And again, boring sales pitch bit. If it's anything like as popular as the Fender one when that first came out,
man, that was
these are going to be out of stock everywhere in a heartbeat. So if you're going, oh yes, I want one, do it now. Do it now. Anyway, let's hear it with a bass.
Do it.
So here we are, bass players. We have restarted Katana Go. It's ever so simple. You just power the unit off and then start it back up whilst holding one of the buttons down, and it starts in bass mode.
Only just turned up anyway.
And it's basically the same thing. So loads and loads of different presets. I've got 3 types of amp to choose from: modern, flat, and vintage. Shape, which is, I guess, their sort of variation name. EQ, a different set of effects, but lots of effects nonetheless. So let's just hear a few of those, and all the other features that I said about jamming along, foot controller, all of that works, all the same on bass. So let's just
reverb on here at the moment.
That's probably because I've got the stage thing. Shall I turn the stage setting off? Stage feel.
Can you turn it down slightly?
I can put you into a studio rather than a... And I can turn the ambient level down. I bloody love products where I don't need to read a manual, and after 2 minutes of playing around with the app, I basically feel like I can do the demo. You might disagree. I'm going funky. You can play some Bootsy Collins. Clean chorus. Deep drive. Dub octave. Look, there's loads. I'm got big synth. Or bass synth, maybe that's better.
That's like a night after a really hot curry, though.
Octave fretless. Anyway, look.
It sounds like Kermit the Frog.
That's basically, look, there you go.
Miss Piggy.
Hi.
Hey, Kermit. Why not?
So that's it. We're going to wrap this demo up now. I'm going to jam out just so you can hear what an average guitar player sounds like playing guitar. And that's it. But that is the Boss Katana Go. I have enjoyed that. Thank you very much,
man.
Boss,
I love
for
it.
making cool products for us guitar players.
Yeah.